Good morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. Today we're going to do some live demonstration of a GTA Online money making tutorial. Let me just quickly share this in all the right places. There we go. Alright, so let's get this show on the road. Got my dashboard up here. There we go. Get rid of Facebook. That would be nice. Alright, let's start it up. Play. There we go. Play GTA Online. It's been a while since I fired up the game. Almost a week now. There we go. All right, now this should be full screen. Yep, there we go. Great stuff. All right. You excited? I'm excited. So last episode was about the VIP work money making method. Now, for those of you who haven't watched my episode, VIP work is something that unlocks as soon as you have $50,000 in the bank. If you have $50,000 in the bank, you can become a VIP, and as a VIP in free mode, you can do some jobs. That means you normally have to deal with other players and other organizations pulling you down, but the VIP work in itself can be done in a private session. Now, I highly suggest, if you want to do this for the money making, to do it in a private session, which is what we're going to do at first. And if we get bored of that and we want some more challenge, then we might want to try out some, let's say, public sessions. The downside is I'm playing this on PC, and on PC there's a lot of cheaters. Not in the sense of those fast-running cats, but actual cheaters. Alright, but now we are in single player. We can press escape, we can go to online, and we can go into play GTA Online, go to an invite-only session. So my friends can join if I invite them, but no other people can join. And this does put a limitation on your gameplay. There's a lot of things you can't do in an invite-only session, but that doesn't mean that we can't do VIP work. That's one of the few exceptions. We'll talk about other exceptions in later videos. For now, let's just sit back, relax, enjoy a bit of music. There we go. And do some VIP work. Now, I did record, of course, a couple of episodes, a couple of clips of me being a VIP. So it might as well be that we only have a couple of hours VIP left. You can have 4 hours consecutively. Wow, 4 consecutive hours of being a VIP before you get a ban from VIP for 12 years. 12 hours. Jeez, 12 years, that would be devastating. But yeah, 12 hours of real life, no playing VIP. You can omit this by becoming a CEO, but we'll talk about that in a later episode. So I've got a bit of a dry throat, so I'm trying to sip it away. There we go. We're gonna go in our new RH8. It's a really nice sports car. In fact, it's the fastest sports car on the market, and it's free, so that's great. Transform series is now available across the map. That's really nice, but we're gonna go quickly into hide options, and let's see, transform series, hide. We don't need all those icons on the map. That would be a bit strange. Alright, let's turn it to a Secure Serve VIP. We need to be an organization. Let's be Edenia. And let's do some work. VIP work. We'll do a sightseer to get loose, get started. Right. Let's go into sightseer. We have to find the IP, which is quite difficult. 7262. You might see it before I do, but that doesn't really help me, sadly. I wish we could have shared eyes, but then again, that would be really creepy. Found it. Alright, so this gives you an objective on the map, and you have to go there to collect a parcel, or a briefcase, or whatever you want to call it. There we go. Unlocks clothing items from leveling up last time. Level 22 now, which is nothing in the GTA world, but, you know, gets us the basics. So the goal for today is to raise enough money to get an armored Karen Karuma, because that will make our lives a lot easier to have an armored Karen Karuma at the ready. So there we go. We can just race, enjoy the music. You can also take this a bit easy, because as it stands right now, which is a bit broken if you ask me, but the timer is backwards for VIP work. It's not how soon you complete the objective to get you the most money, but how late. And it's crazy, I know. Even crazier than us going against traffic. There we go. Oh, come on. Yep, there we go. Great. So if we go this way, it should become apparent. Yeah, there it is. There's the parcel. There we go. That guy's going to be really pissed. Or run away, which is even better. Alright, so this is an easy one. I say it's an easy one. Watch me fuck this up. There we go. Alright, so this just reveals another location, and that's not the main road. This is the main road. So there we go. And this will reveal another suitcase. Another parcel. So if you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Edenia. My name is Crimaclown, and we're going to be doing some GTA money making tonight. Watch me bite my tongue while I say things. It's very endearing. Alright, there we go. Picking up the pace. This one's close by. But yeah, as I said, the timer is backwards. So if you drop your mission right on the edge, you will get the most money. You will get 25k total. But if you don't, you'll get around 20k, which is a bit strange if you ask me. But you know, I'm not a dev. But then again, the longer you do with these missions, the longer you take, the longer you have to wait before you can do this mission again, because there's a 10-minute timer on each individual job. That's why we're trying to juggle 2 jobs, like a single mom. Wow. All right, yeah, we should use the sightseer app to find the next parcel. There we go. So if the music is a bit too loud, I'm really bad judging these things all the time. I'm gonna put it down just in case. There we go. I'm gonna put it down quickly. Because it seems a bit loud to me. There we go. That should be a nice level. And if not, I'll hear it from the crowd. There we go. So welcome to the stream, everyone. I know some of you in the European time zone might just have finished dinner, looked at your YouTube feed and thought, hey, I already saw this video. And you might be right, because you did see this video already. But not this one exactly. That's the difference. This one's live. Alright, so there we go. Popping right in between. That's what she said. Crossing the red lights. That's what she said as well. Alright. And watch me fudge this up. Oh yeah. Killing streak. There we go. Alright, this is just straight pedal to the metal. This is crazy. I've never driven this well within GTA, so I'm glad it happened live, so you people can't tell me it's edited. Great stuff. Alright, this should be it. This should be... Alright, let's make the bond parking. There we go. And done. 22.5k. Alright, so there's no VIP leaderboard. Just finished dinner, Buscat, he says, and got a message that Edenia is live. Nice. Alright, so VIP work does take a while to recharge. So how's the... Oh, come on. Yeah, you can't talk too much. I would rather you didn't talk at all, but yeah, wishful thinking. 5 minutes we've got for the next one. So let me drive back to town. Bus, how you doing? I'm doing fine myself, thank you for asking. Can you judge the music levels for me before I fudge this up again? I think it might be a... Might want to go a bit louder, just a bit. Let's park it down the road. I think it might be just a bit too soft. I think this would do great. And if it's not, I'll hear it from the crowd. Alright, so moving back to town. There is a reason you want to start these jobs in town, because if you start them in the desert, your headhunter is going to get a lot more difficult. Because your targets will be a lot more sprawled about, will be very much divided, so you want to start this in town. So those hangars, yeah, those hangars. I'm going to ignore all those messages. Also depends on the song. Now it's good. Alright, alright. Of course it depends on the song, it always depends, but this is a very chillaxed playlist. Just to be sure, because there are a couple of songs that are a bit louder. I'm going to turn it down one notch. There we go. Alright, so, secure reserve, 3 minutes something. We can go to a weapons store, because we might be interested in a small arms fire that we can use from the car. So there is an ammunition right up here, luckily. Right, let's go in. Browse some weapons. So what have we got? We've got a combat pistol, AP pistol. That's the one I want, but that requires rank 33. Machine pistol. That might be very nice. That might be very nice, actually. But then again, we do have the mini SMG, but I don't know if you can use it from a car. I think we can, actually. Let's buy the mini SMG. You know, we'll have the extended clip. It's very expensive, all of it, but we're going to do it. I think we can use this one from the car. And it has a phenomenal sound. I mean, that's one of the things you want, right? You want something to sound very nice. So yeah, mini SMG, we can use it from the car, so that's great. Let's kill those headhunter targets, right? Secure serve, VIP work, 2 minutes still. Anything else we want to do? Yeah, we want to go straight ahead. Straight ahead. Yeah, I'm muting your calls, Agent 14. I wish I could. So, yeah, we also learned that we don't have to go to a clothing store when we're a VIP, because we've learned that if you go to here, you go to management, you go to style, you can pick a style. So that's really good. Alright, so this is not the style we want to go for, really. Do we want to be an entrepreneur? An arms dealer, overseas investor. Oh, I think an arms dealer. That looks... Nah. Mob boss. This is what we did last time. I think that the business oligarch... Never heard of that word before in my life. Couple of minutes left. So as you can see, this one is 45 seconds. This one is 5:45. So you can't do the one you just did for at least 10 minutes. But the other ones you can do within 5 minutes. So you have to juggle that. You know, you have to do a headhunter within 5 minutes and then another sightseer within 5 minutes to get your ideal money-making spree. And if you don't do it like that, you're missing out on money. But you have to think, is it worth missing out on money if I'm having fun? It's one of the things you have to look out for. Alright, so we're going to go for a headhunter. Because I love headhunter myself. They're oftentimes very easy, but they can be very hard if you fudge them up. There we go. So there's 4 targets. That's not nice. There we go. There's a couple of targets. One of them is rather close by. We're going to go for that one first. Of course, that would be... oh, come on. Just went the other way. There it is. So the best thing you can do is drive up to them while they're unsuspecting and... Oh god, I didn't shoot the driver. That's my bad. You actually have to shoot the driver in order for it to work. So now... And this is why you want an armored Kuruma, ideally, or a helicopter. The helicopter is kind of expensive at 1.75 million. So yeah, the bad guys are coming around. There we go, target killed. So the best thing is to use suppressed fire instead of burst fire. Just use single shots and you'll guarantee a hit. As soon as you see that cursor going red, shoot once and then stop shooting. That's another GTA tip I've got for you. So the other targets are quite far away. Some of them stationary, some of them not. So these cops, they're very relentless as well. You could call Lester for a couple $100 to get them off your back. But, you know, it's usually not worth it because you can easily outgun them, outrun them, whatever you want to do. So yeah, getting the Kuruma would easily be one of the best things we can do in order to streamline this process. There's another police officer. LSPD! Officer of the law! Alright, we just crossed one target. Apparently it's really on the other side of the city, which is not the best. That one's in the ghetto. We're going to get that one first. Just because that one's stationary, I believe, so we can go there on the way back. Yeah, this one's in the Grove. Driving around, I think. Ooh, that's close. That's really close. Jeez. Yeah, that one's driving around. There's a train. Really nice. Right, so these guys should be popping around the corner. So if we go in front of them, or not. That's suppressed fire. There we go. Single shots and gone. Now we are very, very vulnerable because these guys with their pistols can shoot a target at any range and still hit. Which is crazy, I know. That's just the game works. The NPCs are relentless. As I nearly drove into the river. Alright, so these guys are somewhere around here. We have to cross this. We can't cross here. So we have to cross elsewhere. We have to cross the rail bridge if it's up to me, but that's fine. We can do that. Oh, it's over there, the rail bridge. Alright, we're not going to be able to cross there, are we? No. This is a bit tricky. Just a bit. Oh, I see an opening. There we go. Alright, nose up. Yep. That's not the nose up, but it worked. We made it across. Alright, we're in. There's a ramp we can use. Oh, there's cops as well. Alright, so they should be around here somewhere. In these warehouses. Alright, so I think I know where this bad guy is. I'm gonna need to have a vantage point. Can I jump up here? No. Can I jump up here? Apparently can't. Alright. Any other ways of... Oh, they know I'm here. Nope, can't scale this one. Wow, the guy just called me a fucking penis. I mean, I don't know if that's allowed to say to a girl. I think there's rules for that. Alright, ouch! Yeah, let's have an old-fashioned shootout. So, this is some impressive butt armor. Alright, so... This guy's around here, right? Yeah, there he is. Alright, let's go! Love it. Great shot. Alright. Let's move on to the last one. So this one's not driving around, this one's stationary as well. I know because we had two guys stationary, no, two guys moving already. And you always have two moving guys, two stationary guys. So this one's in a fixed position. And we're gonna find him. Yeah. Oh, come on. Please be careful with the new paint job. Oh, there's a cop. Alright, let's do a somersault. There we go. Nicely balanced in midair. Alright, let's keep the head down. Nope. Didn't work. Still saw us. Alright, yeah, so I know where this guy is. That guy is in a very peculiar spot. But we can get him. Alright. Great music. We'll get him. We'll just simply sneak up from behind, where he won't expect us. There we go! So, if we are lucky now, and this gets out of screen, then we can go to... Oh, we're ranked up. VIP work. This should become available within seconds now. Takes a while. Let's try it again. VIP work. Sightseer is immediately available. So now we go to here. We'll answer back door. Oh, come on. What the hell? Come on, guy. Don't pull me out of my car and expect me to be nice. So yeah, you can just chain these forever. You just have to wait for the first one to be stopped and then you can go into the... That was really uncalled for. I just had a driving skill up as well. Alright. So this is apparently pretty far out the main map. Wow, that was intense. Let's just call it intense. There's a lot of dirt on my car, a lot of specks of dust. Alright, so going to full swing. Put the pedal to the metal. We've got a bit of a veering to the right. Very annoying to deal with. It's like driving the desert bus. Oh, that game, Desert Bus. I should really stream that sometimes, but then again, no. No streaming Desert Bus. If you don't know what Desert Bus is, please don't look it up. It's a dreadful game. And people just mainly use it for donation and charity live streams because it's such an easy game, but it's so dreadful to watch and to play. It's not fun at all. It's like you're driving a bus, right? From the desert. Through the desert, I have to say. To Nevada, I believe. To Las Vegas. Somewhere. I'm not very... topographically enlightened. But you have to drive a bus through the desert. And there's no stops in between. And it's dreadful. And you'll just have to get used to the fact that you have a bit of a veering off to the right all the time. So you can't just press forward and just automatically win the game. No, you have to actually steer all the time, which is, well, as I said before, dreadful. And basically, if you hit the side of the road, you will stall and you'll have to go back a couple of miles. For the AAA to pick you up. So yeah, there's that. It's not very nice. Speaking of not very nice, we're in the desert now. I don't know what we're doing here. Ah, there we go. And bump. Alright, so it's 1.7 kilometers, but I know what we're going to do. This car is on its last leg. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can grab a helicopter from here. There is indeed a helicopter. It's not the one I wanted, but it will do. It will do nicely. It's at least will get me from A to B, right? I was actually looking for a buzzard, but yeah, that might be wishful thinking. We're a higher level though. Buzzards will spawn literally anywhere. So yeah, that's always nice. Thank you, by the way, Firecraft, if you're watching, for subscribing yesterday. It wasn't on stream, so you get no notification, but I still want to thank you in some way or form. So there you go, Firecraft. Thank you for watching and subscribing. There we go, that's the first package. No, second package. I'm already losing count of how much money I'm making. Oh, alright, 0767. Got it. That was fast. So there we go. Moving out. This one's not far away either, so this will give us plenty of opportunity to head back into town. Because we still have a chopper after all this. So I don't know what this building is. I said we were going to have a chopper. Jeez. Alright, we might not have a chopper. So it's in between these buildings. There it is. There we go. Another 22,500. So, jumping back in. I hope this one starts still. Nope. We're stalling. We're beeping. It's not good. So we can't do a headhunter yet because it's still been too little time. Alright, let's try and keep it up. Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't quote that out of context, that would be terrible. Alright, so I believe we're at the level that we automatically have a parachute, yes. Because this one's no longer being useful to us. Look at this. It's dreadful. So we got $2,000 for being a good player. That's simply because we didn't blow up anyone's car, didn't kill anyone. But if you kill someone with a bounty, it doesn't count. So it's a very grey sort of area, what a good player is and not. This one's gonna go, so I'm gonna jump out. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna go into PUBG mode. Alright. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright. Vehicles. Request personal vehicle. There we go. That was really awkward. Did you see that? I had 2 parachutes just then. So I've got the mini SMG. There's my car. My car is automatically, magically repaired. And we're off to a good start. So let's bend over so this police officer won't see us moving away. There we go. VIP work. Headhunter is not available still. That's a bit of a shame. We still have to wait. But yeah, waiting is optional in this game because there's so much to do. You can shop for clothes. You can take your car to the mod shop to have an extra level of armor applied or something. There's a lot of stuff you can do in this game without getting bored. So that's really good. So we're just gonna run around for a bit because we don't really want to spend the money, because the best way to make money is to not spend anything. It sounds really crazy. We just spent 15,000, I believe it was, on a mini SMG and a clip. And while that's correct, it was an investment. And one we could really use this investment, so that's good. We really didn't have anything else besides the pistol to really kill people in a car. So that's a good investment, I believe. But there's also things like clothing and still no buzzard. That's a bit of a shame. A buzzard would really help here, or a hydra. Whatever. You can't have it all. Alright, let's see if VIP work headhunter is available. 1 minute 33. We're just going to keep this in screen. Ride around for a bit. You know, we might as well just stick up a gas station, if this is a gas station at all. No, this is not a gas station that you can hold up. So that's a bit of a shame. Alright, so there's a drinks machine here. We might as well just top off our health. That's only $1, by the way. If you can't spare $1, you're doing something wrong. You can also eat snacks and then hold up the shop, but that's a bit convoluted, if you ask me. Alright, there we go. VIP work. Couple of seconds. There we go. Done. Let's start it up. There's a couple of targets on the map. None of which are within range. But that one's the furthest away, so let's grab that one first. I guess the other ones are kind of close. Yeah, that one's a bit far away. Let's see where this one is exactly, because I think it's on an island. Yeah, it's on the docks. Great. Let's go to the docks. I don't believe the targets are in here. No, sometimes the targets of your mission are listed in the quick GPS, but not this time. It's a bit of a shame, so we can't really have the navigation tell us where to go. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy. Popping right through. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I have to redo the paint job. Ooh. Nasty. My mechanic has one of the worst jobs in history. Well, I say that, and I know the... Well, never mind. I know worse jobs, but they're not worth discussing on this channel. Because we try to be relatively PG, you know. I say fuck every now and again, but, you know, sure, so do the kids. And if you don't believe that the kids say it, they're saying it behind your backs. Alright, so mini SMG. Full swing. There's the enemy car. We're going to sneak up behind it. And we're going to sit in front of it. There we go. There we go. Done. Took a while. Sometimes my aim is not the best. As you can see, we're pretty far away. They're still hitting us. So they've got a kind of voodoo magic going on. So which one is now closest? Let's take a look at the map. While the police searches for us. There's a couple of guys on Del Piero Pier. So let's go there. It's kind of close by. I say kinda, it's 4 kilometers. It's not something I would walk easily, although I did walk 4 kilometers every day to work earlier this year. Mostly because I had a damaged bike, but you know, still a good reason. Something to brag about, I guess. Alright, so I'm very sorry if I'm not telling any interesting jokes or anecdotes today, because, well, I've had a long day at work, really. I'm not trying to justify this. I'm a boring man every day. But had a long day at work, had to go to Amsterdam. It was really fun. But, yeah, it's still a long day, so I'm quite tired. When I used to work at the postal service, that was physically exhausting work, but then I had mind energy, you know what I'm saying? I could still think and be funny and produce something. Now I usually just leave the guitar standing by the side of the window and record games with not as much enthusiasm, so it might be time for me to start looking into physical work again, which is available at our workplace, but not really. We do have someone, I'm not going to name any names, but she makes us take out the trash and stuff like that. But you don't want to do that every day, you know? Don't want to be a full-time janitor. Unless you get paid like one, I guess. Alright, enough about my work, because it's boring as it is. I work in a call center, by the way, so you be the judge. Alright, so they're here on the pier. And I'm gonna make it disappear. Alright, so marksman rifle at the ready. What's my name, bitch? Oh god, that was an instant headshot. Oh, that dramatic fall on the knees. Everything. Christ almighty. So they're not over there. So how do I get up the pier the fastest? I guess this way. Right, might as well be a job for the special carbine, I believe. Or we could just go with the mini SMG, why not? Let's make it interesting, shall we? We've been using the mini SMG for drive-bys, which is nice. Keep on rhyming. Alright, so he's over there. That should be an easy kill, because he's unprotected. There we go. Alright, that's nice. The car is still up the pier. That's a bit of a thing. That is a bit of a thing, because we have to pick it up. Why did we jump off the balcony then? It's a bit strange. Alright, we'll just take this car, because it's a nice car. Someone didn't lock it. That's also very nice. Very nice of them. Alright, so let's move it. Move it out of here. Go down the pier into this invincible rail. Amazing. Amazing piece of architecture. Alright, so let's move. Mini SMG at the ready. And there we go. Let's dodge. Get out the car, asshole. How about no? Right, so let's go through the movie studios into here. Oh, come on. That's a flip. That's got to be worth some points. So yeah, thank you all for watching this live demonstration of my last money making technique. So I'm going to do an update video very shortly about the way I'm going to produce these live streams, because I still have a Twitch channel and I want to use the Twitch channel, but I also have a YouTube channel, and right now I'm live streaming on YouTube. So what's the deal, you know? And I want to let you know what the deal is. So I'm gonna just drive in. I'm gonna kill this guy off quickly, and I'm gonna get away. That was clutch. All right, look at me on my last leg. That's very clutch. All right, so I'm gonna do an update video to tell you what the deal is, Seinfeld style. What's the deal? No, I'm not gonna do something like that. That would be crazy. That would be stupid. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna explain why I do the things I do, and what you can expect from each of my channels, from my live stream channel as well as my YouTube channel. So I hope that's going to be an enlightenment to all of you. Oh God, we did, but we did assassinate a target. So does that roll in our favor? It does. So there's a lot of bullets around here. That's crazy. Let's just take one. Alright, so before we start a sightseer, which I'm sure we can't do just yet, take a quick look at our travel and transport. I think it's Southern San Andreas. Price by going up. Yeah, this was in the discount last week, but now it isn't. Yeah, you just nailed the sickest jump you've ever seen. And they have unlocked, parachute jumps, which is really nice, but I'm not really interested in doing parachute jumps for money, because it's very shit money, you know. If it was good money, I would be very interested. So yeah, car is ditched. We're going to drive the Bullet, which is officially a supercar. But I don't think it's very super at all. In fact, I believe that the RH8, which we got for free, is better than the Bullet, mainly because it handles terribly, and if a car doesn't handle right, then it's not really worth using it, because you can't get a good time out of it. You can't get it. You maybe can get a good speed out of it, but you can't get a good time out of it, and that's the problem, because San Andreas is not straight and flat. In fact, it's very roady and curvy and hilly. Alright, so we need to go down here. There's a guy hanging there, really nice. Three packages remaining. I'm checking the timer every now and again. We're gonna take a break just shortly after an hour of playtime, just to see what our money per hour is, because that's apparently something people think about when they play GTA Online. They want to know how much money per hour they're making, which is strange, because a lot of these people don't factor in waiting times, they don't factor in cooldowns. For instance, a lot of people say you can make $320 an hour by doing vehicle warehouses. Vehicle warehouses is something we're going to discuss in the future when we have the funds to buy a vehicle warehouse. But in theory, you get 80,000 for every delivery you do, and there's a 20-minute cooldown. But that's not including the sourcing time. That's not including the selling time, and it's not including any hiccups you might encounter on the way. For instance, if you are bombed while doing a vehicle delivery, you're going to have to start all over again. You have to kind of source it and sell it again, and that means you're not on the $320 an hour mark. In fact, I would say instead of 3 cars an hour, it's very much more realistic to say I've sold 2 cars in an hour. It's very much more realistic to say, so that would be around $160 an hour then. And then there are things you can do in between, like doing VIP missions and whatnot. But VIP missions, You have to be able to pull it off in such quick, rapid succession after stealing a car. It's often very, very hard to combine it with the cooldown of other objectives, like the vehicle theft. The vehicle theft. So yeah, the dollars per hour are really not anything to go by, if you ask me. And if people seem to be very set on it, just ask them if they've tried it, and they will probably say yes, because they're cunts who haven't actually tried it. But you can see me try it here live, so you can see what's the deal if you want to be able to know what the dollars per hour is. So as you can see, it's not every 5 minutes that you do a mission. The first one, as you've seen, will have you wait for 10 minutes before you can do another thing, and then it doesn't really continue. Doesn't really continue on the same timer at all. So sometimes you finish the mission just a couple of seconds too late, and you have to wait a full 5 minutes. But sometimes you finish it early, and you have to wait still for 1 or 2 minutes instead of the full 5. Oh god! You didn't see that. You didn't see that. My silver bullet's going to climb this hill. You see, this is stuff that can happen during your missions. You can get stuck on the side of the road or climbing a hill, and you might be too stubborn to turn around and do it over again like I did, because I'm a stubborn man. But you might not be a stubborn man and still do it because you're a compulsive man or woman. That's very possible for you to be a woman. Demographics say that if you're watching this live stream, you are I'm 96% sure you're not a woman, but it's still possible. So yeah, getting back to snap back to reality, as Eminem once said, the prophet Eminem. So yeah, the optimal rates are something that people brag about having discovered, but are often not met. That's something you have to keep in mind when you look at videos on YouTube that say best money maker ever, and it starts off with some kid yelling in your ear that you should do this and you should do that, and it will ensure you make the best money the game has ever seen. You'll probably just be there to fill his pocket with YouTube ad revenue and nothing else. So there we go, 1 package remaining. Putting it in stick shift, because automatic is not... I'm just joking. You can't put it in stick shift in this game, which is a bit of a letdown, really. But then again, it's not a racing simulator, it's a GTA game. I used to have a steering wheel for the for racing games, but I found out I was not using it a lot, so I just sold it to a friend and colleague of mine. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so here we go. And pulling in. That's a bit of a way around it, but I'm still in. Alright, so the package is up here. Am I gonna do a wall ride? Do you wanna do a wall ride? Oh, that's not entirely what I meant. This is just a scratch job. Do you want to do a scratch job? So I'm looking at the clock now. I think I started 5 minutes after my stream. That's not very nice. So there it is. There's the ticket. There's the moneymaker. Gotcha. I was going to steal that car, and now you've just wrecked it. It's not very nice at all. Bash through the window. Rank up, soldier. Alright, so I think we've made, including buying a mini SMG, I think we've made about 100,000 right now. Which is not bad, actually. It's we've unlocked the standard assault rifle, but we already have a special assault rifle. So why should we bother with the standard? This is also a tip that I give you. If you want to save money, don't buy every weapon. go into single player where you can buy most weapons and just settle on your favorite and buy that one. For me, it's the special carbine. Special carbine is really nice. The compact rifle, which is a sawn-off AK, if I'm not mistaken. A sawn-off AK, that will come in really nice if you're a biker. Because you can use it on a bike and it's better than an SMG. But the mini SMG is very nice as well for just everyday use from a car. There we go. Let's go to Headhunter. 1 minute 10. Look at that. Perfect. But it's not 0 minutes. So yeah, there's a discrepancy between that. So yeah, don't buy guns that you don't need. I personally only use a special carbine, the homing rocket launcher, and the minigun, and the AP pistol. That's basically all I use. Minigun is really nice in PvP situations because you don't really need to aim. You can just point it vaguely in the direction of a bunch of targets and you'll get most of them. The AP pistol is a very accurate pistol that you can fire from the side of your window, so that's very nice. Also works in the Kuruma. The Kuruma has limited sidearm functionality because of its small windows, but the AP pistol works, so that's really nice. And well, you know, I carry some grenades around, some sticky bombs usually, but I don't really use them all that much. Just like the homing rocket launcher, I don't use it, I just have it in case I need to use it. So there we go. Let's start another Headhunter and let's get on it. So if you want to have more tips on GTA, just in general, let me know. I'm very happy to give you some tips. I have played this game since it came out on the PS3. Sorry for that, I had to yawn for a bit when I tried to suppress it, but it didn't work. So yeah, I played this game on the PS3 when it came out until now. I've been playing this game very regularly. Sadly, most of my friends don't play it a lot anymore, but that's just because they've moved on to different games or gotten bored with it. So there we go, that one's dead. Oh, I'm about to get some shots in the side as well. There we go, nice. But yeah, I've got a lot of tips, and that's why I wanted to start this GTA Online series. I wanted you to, even though the game is old, there's still a lot of level 1 players we encounter when playing online. So yeah, probably new people are starting every day still. Also because it's a lot cheaper now than it used to be at launch. Launch it was of course $60 and then some more. If you wanted some shark cards to get a starting bit of cash. But the grind has always been real. This game is all about grinding your way up to the top. It's not a money-making game where you can just easily make millions. Like, well, give me some example. Like GTA 5 single player, I mean. That's where you make millions. This is not where you're going to make millions. If you ever make a couple of millions, you invest it into a business to make money making quicker. That's the way it works. But either that or you spend it all and then complain that everything is expensive in this game. There's two kinds of people, I always say. So if you don't hit the target at first, that's okay. Because if you hit someone else and he dies, that means there's no people shooting at you anymore. So that's also very nice. Okay, so these guys have got bulletproof tires. Okay, so that's all the guys. Oh god, there's the second car. Look at that. We've got an encounter with 2 of the cars. That's insane. That one's dead. There we go. Alright, so that's an interesting turn this took. We encountered 2 of the targets at the same time. And now we have a flat window. Probably 2. I can't tell. We have some targets on the loose. These guys are missing people already. So that one's dead. That's nice. Alright, so these guys have got armored cars. So let's just hop in and let's steal an armored car. Because why not? Alright, so now we turn around and show these guys what we're made of. These guys are not as armored, by the way, as the armored Kuruma. The armored Kuruma is entirely bulletproof, with the exception of a small window on the side and on the front. They can't really hit you from any other angle. But the other armored cars like this one, they are still very nice to have. Now, I personally recommend you getting a fleet of armored cars. For instance, the armored limo is very nice to have, and it's a lot of fun to use the armored limo with a squad. I highly recommend you going around in the armored limo. We've done some Dutch live streams earlier to demonstrate the armored turret limo, and it's very, very fun. I can recommend it. Anyway, we've got a couple of guys kissing in the back seat. That's very interesting. We've got a couple of guys on the island over there. There is a bridge right there, but we're not going to go there. We're going to go to the other bridge, the small bridge. And we're going to cross here. Let's see if we can get rid of the police. Oh, that's got to hurt, by the way. Even if it's an armored car, that still has to hurt. Alright, going in. Ooh, sugar. That was close. That was very close. Alright, so we're around here. We need to get off somewhere. Get off the tracks. Da-da-da. So now that we have an armoured car, which is not entirely bulletproof but still pretty armoured, we can just run in, have one shot, and just go right back. This one's quite easy. So yeah, there are a couple of things you can do to improve your chances. As you can see, it's very easy to manipulate your chances in GTA Online. So that's nearing an hour. I think we could just squeeze one sightseer in, and that... Paid mechanic 50 for the day. That I'm gonna have to wait 2 minutes, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop another beer. I'll be right back. There we go. So everyone, this is Polly, and Polly always helps me with my beers. Let me adjust the mic. There we go. Ah, that's good. That is very good. There's nothing nicer than after a long day of work, coming home and give your wife a kiss and grab a beer. In that order, by the way. I think we could just about squeeze a sightseer in. Then we have to add up the money. Then again, I don't really know where we started, so I'm going to have to figure that out as we go. Of course, I can rewind my stream and just take a look. I can do that right now. 1 second. I'm going to press play. So at the start, I had just about, where is it? I had 178. 178. That's a reasonable assumption. 178,000. So let's do one more sightseer and let's see where we end up. That will be the official hourly rate for the way I run the game. And that means that I make mistakes, that means that I'm imperfect, that means I try to do wisecracks all the time, that means I use suboptimal cars like this one. But we could find a helicopter and try and speed this up. Still, we're going to need some cash and a Kuruma, especially the Kuruma, for future jobs. We might also delve into the ways of the biker. The ways of the biker are very interesting certainly. They require a bit of special attention though, and to give them that special attention we need to set up some businesses, and those businesses are very expensive, costing in the multiple millions to make them run optimally. So we might not do that until later, or we need to do some shark card magic. But then again, if we want to do some shark card magic, it's not something I can pull out of my own pocket at the moment. So yeah, there's that. There is of course the donation bar, which I don't usually plug, and because I don't usually plug it, I will not mention it. I will simply say that if you're very appreciative of what I do, there is a way. There is a way to help me. So this is going to be quite some ride. I think we have to go all the way into the desert. Yeah. So let's hope we cross paths with the airport, so we can steal a heli. Or a helo, I should say, because a heli is very British, but I think a helo is actual, the actual what's it called? The actual acronym, or not acronym, the short word. You know what I mean. You know, we the British say heli, but the official military term is helo. There, you learn something new every day. And if you already knew that and you didn't learn anything, I'm very glad you're still watching. So yeah, thank you to the watchers at the moment. Thank you very much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it that you're watching me play GTA Online. It's an honor for me, I should say. It's an honor for me that you're spending your time watching me. I'm very appreciative, as you can tell. I'm a very grateful person. So let's take a sharp turn. That's very sharp, but it's just sharp enough. Take away the sign, because no one reads the sign anyway. So it's up here in the graveyard, right? Oh God. Parked it to a tree. There we go. You guys can stay in. Keep the engine running. So it's right here on a grave. Beautiful. There we go, there we go, there we go, and bang. Retrieve the package. So we can go back to the to this car. If we come across a faster car, I'll be sure to grab it, because I love a road trip, don't get me wrong, but there's only so much you can see in GTA Online. The landscape is very expansive and it's very grand, but there's not a lot of things to do in it, unless you count jobs. I mean, the job content in this game is amazing, but the free roam content in this game, I love it for different reasons. I love it because it gives you an opportunity to make money without loading screens, and those money making methods are the best of all money making methods, even though that's still debatable. For instance, if you have a competent team running heists all the time, you can make the most money in the game. But a lot of people don't have 3 friends ready, sorry, 4 friends total, ready all the time to do their bidding. And that's, yeah, well, that's how it goes then. Alright. This is a strange route to be taking. It's not a very uncommon one, not a very unfamiliar one. It's just, why not take the highway instead of the mountain way? I think we'll find out very soon if we see where the package is. So there we go. Take a U-turn. Very sharp one. Didn't pull that off quite as nicely as the other one. Also didn't take out any signs, so that's a bad thing. Still don't know why there's a passing point there, but not up here. I would love a passing point up here. That's a bit crazy to do two cars at the same time. But apparently that's the way it goes. So this road is big enough to hold. And I think we're back. I think we are back, yes. So we just lost connection for a bit. Well, OBS has resumed the live stream. I hope that doesn't affect the recording at all. Would be a bit of shame. So there is a package up here somewhere. Let's see where I can see the green arrow. Oh god damn it. No, no, no. Angry Mexicans. Alright. Oh, angry farmers rather. Sorry, that was a bit racist of me. Oh, that was a nasty sound. Alright. Combat roll! Okay, that guy's pistoling me to death. We need to move before we do the puzzle. Oh god. Great stuff. There we go. So yeah, the live stream was abandoned for a while, which is strange. We're still carrying these guys. That's the worst. Alright, 4308. So 08 is easier to spot, I think. No, that's the wrong 08. It's 80. Sometimes these can be very tricky to find. 3408. That's why I missed it. I read it wrong. Alright. Just a bit over a kilometer. That's including this nasty path, which takes us around. Oh, come on. There we go. So, yeah. Sorry for the loss of connection. I really don't know what just happened. We're gonna watch that back, see what happens. Anyway, just popping in the last sites here, and that will give us the total profit in the hour. I'm gonna not include. I'm gonna include, by the way, buying the gun, because there's a lot of ammo you need to buy for Headhunter unless you're using a helicopter, I guess, a combat helicopter. Then the ammo is free, of course. We made just about $140,000. $140,000 an hour. That's not per se bad. It's not bad at all. It's just there are plenty of methods in this game that you can make more money, but that's a really nice one. Now let's go to inventory and let's go to ammo, and let's give everything full ammo again. We did buy a couple of ammo things. So there we go, that's all ammo bought. That's another 10,000 down the drain. We have unread emails. Yeah, we have a lot of unread things. But I really didn't give a shit this episode. I didn't really mind if we had some things left untouched. But yeah, something that's really really grinding my gears is the fact that we lose that much money in ammo sales. I didn't know that was a thing. Even though I did buy shotgun and throwables, but we really didn't use that many throwables, just a couple of sticky grenades. So yeah, I don't think that's really accountable for. But yeah, just about 140,000 an hour, and that's suboptimal. So yeah, there you go. Do with that what you want. Do with that information what you want. To the people that have been watching me live, I just want to say thank you very much. And to the people watching this later, I want to say thank you very much as well. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of GTA Online Money Making Rags to Riches here on Edenia. So yeah, next episode we're probably going to take a look at CEO life. But to get to CEO life, we need to make around 700,000 more. What I'm probably going to do is make that money on my other character, because it's easier to make money on my other character, and then transfer it from the bank to this character. So next episode I will meet you guys again, and I want you to have amassed at least $1 million. And we're probably going to be doing yeah, well, we actually need more than $1 million, because we're going to have to buy the Karuma still, because that's basically necessary to efficiently run a CEO business. You need to be armored, and we also need to buy a warehouse. That's another $200,000 to $300,000. So yeah, we need quite a bit of cash actually. So I'm gonna be doing some grinding. So if you were to use this method, you could expect to put in around 10 hours of grinding before we can move on to the next step. And you can move on to the next step gradually, and having a Karuma will make your VIP work easier. That's for damn sure. But can we mod this vehicle, by the way? Too hot to modify, yeah. I was very afraid of that because of the armor. Anyway, having a Karuma will increase your chances of doing this perfectly, and having any helicopter at all will also increase your speed very much. But yeah, those are all things that you have to consider. Do I want to keep on doing this money making method more efficiently, or do I want to move on to the next? So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you've done all the heists already. That will give you a couple of $1 million if you finish them all like I told you to. So yeah, you might already have a couple of $1 million. So I will see you again next time. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And if you did like this this live stream, it would be truly appreciated of you to leave a like. That would be very nice. And also, if you didn't like this episode or live stream, you can also press the dislike button, because it's there for a reason. Oh, there we go. We can. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Take a photo. You can also press the dislike button if you want to, because the dislike button is there for a reason. It's not really helping the channel, but at least you're being honest on the internet. So once again, thank you for watching. See you all again next time. Bye. Bye-bye.